Hello from Peter from Zzipp Media. Today you find me somewhere a little different again. Today you find me at Leonardslee Gardens, about a two and a half hour drive from Weymouth. I've come on a day trip with my wife and some of her friends, so come and join me. The first thing we encounter when we come in through the entrance is a signpost that tells us the directions of Cedar things. So garden walks, mansion house, afternoon tea and restaurant interlude, clock tower cafe and farm shop, courtyard cafe, vineyard and wine tasting, the rock gardens, doll's house exhibition and wallaby enclosure. So we've got to decide where to go from here. One of the things I find interesting about Leonardslee is that it's a cashless site, a cashless venue. So when you enter into the entry hall, or when you get off the coach, they tell you that Leonardslee does not accept cash. So what happens is you can pay with a debit card or a credit card, or you can also pick up a card from the entry desk. Let's say you had a budget of say £20 you wanted to spend on the day, so you give £20 in to the counter and they give you a card with that £20 on. So you spend £15 on your visit for a meal or something, and you take the card back to the entry desk when you are leaving the site and they give you £5 back. So that's an interesting way to do things. I wonder what would happen if you tried that with some venues in Weymouth. Maybe all the venues subscribed to a system where you could pay one price and go into all the venues, and the money you didn't spend you got back. That might be an interesting idea. I thought I'd show you this tree that's a fountain. Extraordinary. Beautiful sounds, but what an extraordinary idea. The sky is getting a little overcast and it's beginning to spit with rain a little bit, so we'll see what we can do with walk-arounds. Coming into beyond the doll's house now, and I just noticed these tables that look like tractors. So let's go into beyond the doll's house. We've just come into the Doll's House exhibit here at Leonardslee Lakes and Gardens. Just looking around some of the displays here. There's Yoli. There's a little teacher there teaching his class. And if we go up a bit, you can see some of the children maybe being taught music. What do you think? Amazing detail. Amazing detail. Maybe that's some kind of store, do you think? A gentleman trying on a pair of trousers and a jacket there. Extraordinary.
Yeah, we have to wait. They do this swap around.
Right, we finished in the doll's house, big doll's house complex here. We're just walking through the gardens towards the vineyard, I think. Something coming up in front of me. I'll just switch the camera around so you can. What's this coming up in front of us? A white picket fence. Maybe fencing off the vineyard. Let's have a look. Maybe we can get a view of the big main house here. Let's see. So we have a picket fence in front of us. It looks like this could be a vineyard. Yes, it is, I think. And if we look over the fence here, we can see the vineyard. And if we turn around to the right, we can see the tents, and I think that is a restaurant there. You see a little statuary of a couple of dogs just by the side there. They have a wallaby enclosure here, which reminds me, I remember somewhere in the Peak District where there used to be wallabies living wild and free on a moorland somewhere in the Peak District. If you can remember where that is, leave a comment down there in the comments section to help me remember, please, because I'm getting very old. Some lovely blossoms here at Leonardslee Lakes and Gardens. I'm trying to find the lakes. Now I thought that would be interesting. You can see in the front of us there Gina and Yoli and her friend Lani taking pictures as usual. I'm just walking down the lower walks here to see where it takes us. I think life should be an experiment. You never know where you're going to go. You just follow down a path and see where it leads. If it leads to a dead end, you just turn around and come back. Simple. Now let's see where this one leads. Still a lot of greenery and beautiful colours here. Leonardslee Lakes and Gardens seems very colourful. It's beautiful colours, yellows, pinks, reds, greens. Looks to be very well taken care of. I shall include a link, if I can find one, to the Leonardslee Lakes and Gardens website so you can have a look for yourselves what it's like. We're on the lower walk, as I said earlier. So we'll see if we can find a lake, because it is Leonardslee Lakes and Gardens, so there should be a lake somewhere. I've got to a place called the Rotunda, and this is the view I have. There is a lake down there, I can see water, but it's very, very, very beautiful. It's the sky has gone pretty grey here at Leonardslee, so I'm just sheltering under a tree. It's beginning to rain a little bit. The weather forecast was quite right yesterday. The time now is about 25 minutes past 2 in the afternoon. The coach leaves back to Weymouth around 4:30. So I'm still on the hunt for a lake or lakes. The hunt for a lake continues. I'm not going to use the map because that's the easy way out. Let's just see where this walkway leads. As I say, I'll include a link to the website of Leonardslee when I publish this video, if I publish this video. We'll see how it goes. We are heading down now, so I presume we are heading towards water. Just passing Upper Dell, so I'm sure we're going down, so we are going towards water. My father used to say, when you are heading downhill, you are usually going towards water. You can see one of the smallish lakes over there in the far distance. So I'm just going to end this video by going up to the memorial table, up these steps. As I say, if you want to follow what else I do here on YouTube, you can subscribe and share and comment. Share wherever you wish, of course. Subscribe for free and comment, and remember to hit that little bell icon so you can receive everything I do as soon as it's released. Okay, I'll say goodbye for the moment from Leonardslee Lakes and Gardens. I wasn't successful in finding a lake. You would think I'd be able to find one fairly easily. Anyway, goodbye for now, and subscribe, share, comment, but I'll see you soon. Bye for now.